I've been filming content since before filming content was even a thing. Back in the early YouTube days, I have always been one that would share just whatever knowledge I know, legal tips, life tips. And people always ask me, like, why do you post so much information for free? You shouldn't post so much information for free because then nobody's going to hire you. Well, that wasn't true. People say that I should get paid for the things that I share, and I do. I get paid very well for the work that I do, but also doing this work has taught me that everyone does not have that person, that close family member, that parent, that friend, that voice of reason, the people who can pull up beside you and put you up on game before you make the mistake, before things get messy, before you have to learn it the hard way. And thankfully, I've had a lot of people like that in my life, enough to know what a difference it makes. And I am constantly reminded through my clients, through the people that message me, through my own life, people who reach out to me for consulting, that a lot of people are just figuring it out. And a lot of people are figuring it out alone because they don't have anyone that they can just call. No one to call, no one to ask, no one to say, hey, before you do that, before you do that thing, before you make that decision, let me tell you what I know, just in case some perspective will help. I read something the other day that stuck with me. It said, there's a difference between hiding what is sacred and hiding what might help someone else. For me, that means that some things are mine to keep close, but my story, the lessons, the things I've paid for, the things I've learned in the courtroom, in my own life, in my marriage, in motherhood, in building something from nothing, literally nothing, those things are not necessarily sacred in that way. They don't have to be. For me, those are the things that are supposed to be shared because somebody can be blessed by my mess. Somebody can be a step ahead of the game because I shared a few tips with them. I am a lawyer, a wife, a mom, a stepmom, an entrepreneur, a relationship builder. I'm someone who has had to figure out marriage and figure out business and figures out my faith day to day in real time. A person who has been through some things and helped people through some things. And all of it feeds to the life notes that I share with people that I love, people that I consult, and people that I just encounter on a day-to-day basis. There's not really too many things that you could tell me are happening in your life where you got to worry about me being judgy, or even it being something that I haven't encountered in one way or another, whether it's through my personal life or through my profession. And so that's why this isn't just legal content or just motherhood content or business content. Life doesn't necessarily stay in one lane for me or anybody else, really, right? Everybody's like, pick your niche. But why though? This is life notes, cheat codes, not because I have it all figured out, but because I've lived enough and paid for enough lessons that I would rather hand you those notes than watch you learn it the way that I did or unnecessarily the hard way, because why? And so I said all that to say, if you ever have a question, feel free to just comment below the video. If you are too shy to comment, then send me a DM. I will work through them and try to get you his answer as quickly as I can. Again, this is life notes and cheat codes. So if nobody's told you this yet, I'm telling you now, you don't have to figure it out alone. And I am here to share as much as I can with you so that you don't have to. Talk soon.